Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining our webinar. I guess a lot of attendees are already here. So yeah, maybe some of you will join a bit later. But today's conversation will be dedicated to one big shift that occurred in the pharma industry since the COVID-19 has become a pandemic. And speaking about this shift, we primarily means the transition to remote communication channels. And the question is how to adapt your agency to the new normal brought on by pandemic and what is the key success factors for your agency to take the lead of the market. About this and much more we will talk today. So let's start. I see, a lot of attendees are already here. So let us introduce ourselves. My name is Maria. I'm a strategic marketing lead at Viseven.
And my name is Olga, and I'm an account manager in the partnership division at Viseven. So let us give you a little bit of background of our company. So Viseven is a technology provider with 10-year wide expertise of content development in the global pharmaceutical market. Our mission is to pioneer an innovative approach to content production in the life science industry. That's why our unique solution and innovations move pharma business forward in more than 30 countries. We provide our expertise and actively collaborate with top 50 pharmaceutical companies all over the world. Also, we're proud that over 50 agencies are already subscribed to our technology.
So let's go through the agenda of the webinar. Among the topics discussed will be an overview of the current situation in the pharma marketing. We'll talk about shifts in the marketing channels, what does pharma expect from the agencies, and about the role of modular content in accelerated and efficient creation of digital assets. In the meantime, please don't hesitate to write your questions and we will cover your questions after the webinar. Yeah, so COVID-19 overcame a long-standing resistance and significantly accelerated the digital transformation in all the industries. On that note, it's worth quoting Jim Lowe, who said, "Sometimes it takes a crisis to turn people's mindsets around." So this crisis is definitely setting the agenda and the priorities of pharma companies, such as facilitating the digital channels and remote communication.
And what we all experience right now is that COVID-19 has changed communication between life science companies and physicians. The dilemma is that face-to-face visits are now restricted, but life science companies still need to build an active communication with healthcare professionals. And it comes naturally that life moved to digital, which implies new challenges and new opportunities, of course. Now we fully realize the importance of digitalization in the pharma industry, and it becomes clear that pharma must change its approach to communication and transforming to digital much faster, quicker, in a cost-effective manner. So let's see how pharma marketing reacted to COVID-19. So far, we have the following numbers. 87% of companies currently blocked face-to-face interactions with HCPs completely. 62% increased remote visits use since March 2020. So this is like a pretty big growth for 1 month that we have for now. However, what is rapidly growing is the use of email channel.
The question is, which communication channels are the priorities to bring value even at distance? These are webinars, approved and broadcast emails, remote visits to demonstrate e-details, websites, messengers, video content, and various mobile apps. These tools are proven to be effective in practice and ready to become a long-term alternative to personal meetings. But at the same time, not all the channels are effective at the same way.
So let's have a look at targets that can be covered with remote communications, which are realized through different channels mentioned before. For example, remote communication may help you continue interaction with HCPs on a regular basis using e-detailing, which will provide you with an interactive engagement and feedback at the end of the visit. Communication channels such as web-triggered emails and broadcast emails allow you to convey your messages and news to the doctors in an efficient and timely manner. For now, 2 out of 3 healthcare professionals use or are already interested in using online promotional programs, such as, for example, webinars, where we are right now, and self-guided virtual e-detailings, as well as some remote communication with medical representatives. Webinars still remain one of the most popular sources of information for healthcare professionals, where they get the professional support from experts and key opinion leaders. Talking about websites, we see a tendency that it is an important source of updated and relevant information for HCPs. But I would say in a half of cases, a doctor is more likely to access an online resource after a medical representative has informed them about it. And last but not least comes mobile apps, which important for healthcare to patient interactions, as far as they allow both parties to communicate remotely and keep abreast of recent changes in the patient's prescription or dosage of their medication, and just having some consultations online.
On this very slide, we can see a statistic that clearly show the percentage of using different remote communication channels at the moment. So most pharma companies declare it the increase of remote detailing content first, also approved emails, webcast webinars, e-medical education. With this shift of channels comes the question of the timelines for launching the new marketing materials. The first to be deployed are approved emails, broadcast mailing, and remote detailing. Pharma expect to have this kind of content at place in less than 1 month. So as diverse communication channels emerge, here we see the demand of the new content. Pharma customers require the speed to market with the possibility to reach physicians via new channels in the shortest time. And the winner agency is the one who is faster and more flexible, actually, as agency may be asked to repurpose existing content assets for use in remote channels, it's crucial to have a technology for rapid content migration to remote channels.
And here, as an account manager of a number of like really productive and really skilled agencies, I can say that this shift to remote communication channels may become a bumpy ride for some agencies right now. And where the complexity lies, so this is a completely different type of content which need to be produced, requiring proficiency in different systems like Viva Vault, Viva Engage, IQVIA OC Remote, Adobe Campaign, or Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and the others which you see on the screen. How to not get lost in the technical system requirements and show your multi-system proficiency. That's much easier than the content authoring solution with inbuilt integrations is in your hands, and you can use it with your team. So thinking through digital content strategy, creative agencies should consider that the content production process should be suitable for the COVID situation and also speaking long term. In other words, create content that will be easily adapted to any communication channels, and furthermore will be used at face-to-face visits as well.
So here comes the solution, modular content. The modular approach makes the process of content creation for new channels and systems less expensive, less resource heavy, and less time consuming. It makes your content, be it a website, e-detailer, newsletter, email, whatever, way more comprehensive, traceable, and reusable. Flexible modular content can become your selling point for pharma clients, as it can be easily adapted to remote communication and can later be reused in all the other channels, embodying the true essence of omni-channel marketing.
And at the next slide, you can, here you can have a look at the scheme on how the process of content creation usually looks like. Here is how it looks when the modular content and modular approach has been successfully implemented. A modular approach where the content exists in flexible modules to be further used in different channel-specific templates. And these modules are automatically updated and approved.
Well, here we will go deeper into what does it mean a module. In short, a module is a piece of standalone content that has context and meaning. So within the modular content process, for a piece of content to comply as a module, it must address an audience need, be MLR approvable, and have associated business rules. That's how a model is considered by all the technology leaders and pharma marketeers. Look at the module concept that consists of design, that is a module placeholder, content, that is component package, and metadata, including business rules. So here we have a core claim, references that support it, as well as different kind of media like video or images that are approved to be used together within or across channels. And at Viseven, we pioneer the concept of connected content, means creating it once, approving it, and using it everywhere from e-detailing to the website. It's possible due to the smart modular approach. Let me tell you how it works. We split content into flexible, independent fragments. This way you can reuse, repurpose, republish content like easily without extra efforts, costs, and resources. It gives the option to save time and budget on development while keeping the high content quality. And once your piece of content was finalized, reviewed, and approved by your client, it can be published automatically to target system that your pharma customer using, like IQVIA OCE, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Adobe Experience Manager, which provide a strong market advantage for the time of delivery. And as you can see on this very slide, the same module is inserted into different channel templates. And this is a true create once, publish everywhere approach in action. We call this approach as COPE. So with the COPE approach, there is no unnecessary redundant development. You can just reuse, localize, update the approved modules across all the channels of the omni-channel campaign. And this approach is already used by different pharma companies and proved the efficiency. And that's kind of collaboration that pharma customers need right now from the agency.
Yes, I absolutely agree with this, and having like a brief summary of the benefits of modular content. Among them is the reduction in the delivery time, saving on content development direct cost, stricter brand governance over the content, more definitive measurement of message effectiveness, and of course, it can be applied across multiple channels, which is the most proficient benefit for now.
So the first question arises, what are the first steps to start working with modular content? As the agency, first of all, you have to learn the concept of modular strategy, and you have to implement modular thinking within your agency on all the levels. And the complexity here is the choice of the right digital solution that supports modular content creation.
And if you are now wondering which platform to use, it's a good question because a well thought of choice of the solution is a key to bring your modular strategy to life. What we offer is eWizard platform as an advanced content authoring solution that saves your time and expenses at every step of digital content creation, be it something for web triggered or broadcast emails, e-detailers, landing pages, or even micro websites or any other types of content. Here are the key capabilities of eWizard platform. So first of all, this is a modular content framework, which helps you to create, update, and reuse cross-channel modules. eWizard omni-channel and multi-channel content builder, localizer, and converter helps you to easily adjust to the market needs. and it's easy to assemble cross-channel content. If we talk about omni-channel as well as channel-specific content, if we talk about multi-channel, within global templates, you can update and localize content effortlessly and cost effectively. Of course, this is all can be integrated into the corporate ecosystem of your company or of your client. And these integrations help to publish modules for approval and distribute final content to all the channels and systems automatically in Viva Vault, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Adobe Experience Manager, and other systems which are integrated on your demand.
Once implemented at agency, eWizard provides fast delivery of the new digital content to the market, almost 3 times faster than usual, and create all digital content easily and reuse across different systems with no required extra coding. You can truly eliminate development cost because create digital assets is possible in a few clicks, no coding and no special skills required due to flexible, easy to use content templates.
For us, the top priority is to help our partners and pharma customers to produce the best digital experience and achieve true multi-channel excellence. With a proper content authoring solution providing for flexible, reusable content that fits any channel, system, or device, you'll always feel confident about your agency's facilities, regardless of any marine forecast. That's why, from now on, we're offering eWizard platform accesses to all our agency partners for free. No one knows where the pandemic will stop and what effect it eventually will have on the industry itself. So the way out is to adjust your agency so you won't be afraid of any storm. We'll be happy to have you with us, and we will lead you through the process of implementing the technology and having the expertise you might need to get the maximum value from this acknowledged platform.
So if you would like to receive more detailed information about eWizard, about modular content approach, please contact us at the email you see or personally us with Olga, and we will gladly get in touch with you. Yeah, we want to thank you for your attention and hope this information highlighted during this webinar was interesting and useful. Above all, we wish you a good health now and everybody have a nice day.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the week and enjoy weekend ahead. Have a great end of the day. Goodbye.
Yeah, and now we are going to answer your question in private mode because we see a lot of them. So expect the emails covering your questions. Thanks a lot for your time.